Hello everyone, my name is Zorka and today I'm going to show you the rank 11 Jericho destroyer called Sybil. By the time you get to the Sybil, you should be able to tell the main strong point of the Jericho faction, and that's shields. You have more shield points than the rest of the factions do, plus you have a nice energy cap with a nice energy regeneration, but it's not on the same level as the Federation, but it's much better than whatever Empire has. The main reason why I like this ship is because of the futuristic design and the possibility to pretty much out-tank any and every ship in the game. By out-tanking pretty much any and every ship in the game, I don't mean it in a literal sense. I mean it out-tanks any and every ship over time. So you have to be very smart about it, how you play the ship and how you utilize its shields and the regenerative capabilities that shield has. So this is a rare case where we talk about effective hit points over time, not just effective hit points over time. Winning with this ship means outlasting your enemy, so basically you are regenerating your shields while your enemy doesn't regenerate either shields nor hull, and if it does, it's not even close to your numbers. Okay, let's go over the build. In the building menu you will see the special modules, the same special modules as seen in rank 8 destroyers. The level 4 bonuses are all about individual resistance on shields, so you have kinetic, thermal and EM. I chose EM because the default value of shields is always 30 points in EM resistance lower than the rest of the resistances, so it kinda pulls me over to the positive side of the EM resistance on shields, so it's kind of helpful. And for the level 8 bonus I chose the energy drain because it's an obvious choice, seeing how every module is pretty much power hungry on the destroyers. This is my mid to long range shield regen build of the Sybil. It's going to be a bit difficult to explain it, but stay with me on this one. In the capacitor slots I have the voltage regulator, the power relay and the resistances installed on the shield slots together with the shield projector. It's enough to provide a decent amount of shield regeneration per second and also have a stable capacitor with a stable regeneration. Also on the hull slots I have installed the passive armor together with the crystal plates. If you don't have the crystal plates, you can go with the galvanized armor, and in the CPU slot you can go either for the horizon module if you like more long range, or just choose the proton wall if you get hit hard with ECM stuns or similar stuff. You will spend most of your time protecting yourself, so the best option would be equipping static shields instead of heavy repair drones. In the weapon slot I chose the Halo launcher because it's not really a dangerous weapon and people don't really react to it as they would to, let's say, meson cannon or coil gun, because you will be probably attracting attention with the meson and coils, and the Halo is not really that kind of a weapon. And when you combine it with the photo emitter, Halo truly becomes a dangerous weapon, and by the time the enemy notices you and tries to kill you, you'll be probably halfway done with them, and that will probably ensure your win. And together with Halo I chose the boosted circuit because you need that extra projectile speed when battling with the Halo. When it comes down to active modules, the photo emitter, the multiphase shield and the wormhole projector are a must-have with this kind of a build. As for the fourth active module, you can pretty much choose whatever you want to choose, it doesn't make any difference. In the crew settings I went for more hull resistances, more sensor and weapon range, and more shield regeneration. Rank 4 implant is currently not useful, so I'm gonna skip it. The rank 5 implant is all about rotation speed. The rank 6 implant is all about either increasing main weapon damage or projectile speed. I went for projectile speed because it goes well with the Halo. The rank 7 implant is all about how you like your energy cap to function. I went for capacitor volume increase because I'm not moving a lot in the Sybil. I'm not using afterburners. Or you can go for this one if you like to divert the incoming damage into your capacitor. So it's totally up to you. The rank 8 implant is all about reducing recharge time for the multipurpose modules, and the multipurpose modules you're using is the multiphase shield, and it's very valuable for this kind of a build, so I suggest using this one. The rank 9 implant is either choosing between hull and shield resistances or just extra shield resistances with that mechanic of diverting the damage to the shields from hull. And the rank 10 implant is all about reducing the energy consumption, while the rank 11 is the usual increase of fire rate. The rank 15 is probably the most common one. It's just about hull and shield strength increase, and that's about it. Although you can go for any of those three. Before I continue, I will just show you the basic stats of this current build. Even though the shield resistances are not really that high, with the passive extra from the multiphase shield, which is 41 points on each damage type, it's going to be pretty much enough for any and every fight you will find yourself in PvP or PvE. Just in case the first build doesn't work for you, there's a slightly different but pretty much the same build. You can go to the capacitor and change the voltage regulator to multiphase shield generator, go to hull and change the passive armor to galvanized armor, and then go to the crew settings and change the rank 3 implant for more resistances, then change the rank 7 implant to reduce the afterburner energy usage, or you can choose the type B, it's okay, and then continue to the rank 9 and change to this implant for extra hull and shield resistances. So the overall picture would be like this. So it's pretty much tankier than the last one, and it kind of serves the same purpose. No matter which build variation you choose, the end result will be pretty much the same. You have more than 50,000 shield points, and with the decent resistances on your ship you will have more than 100,000 effective hit points, and with each passing minute you will have the same amount ready again. So that means that this ship has a huge shield that can survive any and every encounter and pretty much out-tank everything as long as it lasts, as long as you play it right, as long as you utilize that shield regeneration capability and use the resistances, covers, static shields, and everything in between. Okay, let's go over the playstyle. So the key is pretty much to soak in all the damage you can to the static shields and try to regenerate as much as you can, while also trying to defend your team from the incoming enemies or incoming damage in general, because you are a huge target that can't be missed, because, well, the shield bubble is pretty much huge and it's very difficult to miss it. So as you can see here, I'm regenerating at least 1,000 points per second, and it's a huge amount of shield regeneration. And with this static shields, I'm pretty much surviving the whole battle quite easily, and this is the whole point of having a shield regenerative build, to last and outlast your enemies. So this is pretty much it. So the whole idea behind playing the shield regen build Sybil is always relying on your static shields to soak in as much damage as you can, and for the damage that goes through those shields and hits your main shields, though that damage is probably explosive damage, and for that case use your shield regen mode from the special module at all times. Don't even try to switch to damage mode or speed mode, just keep it in the shield regen mode, and that's pretty much it. Keep in mind that the shield bubble on the destroyers is fairly huge and it's not really difficult to miss it, so always use your static shields. Try to mix it up with the multiphase shield in your active modules so you have that extra tankiness. So this is pretty much it for the shield regen build that I came up with as a starter build. It's really something else. It's a one-of-a-kind tactic that everybody should experience in their playtime in Star Conflict. So I hope you enjoy it. If you like the video, like it, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more, if you have any special requests, leave it in the comment section. And until next time, see ya!